Hi everyone, this is part 2 of art programming. In this lesson, we are going to learn about mean, median, mode, range, maximum and minimum, what we are going to find in a sequence of numbers. So if you are talking about all the mean, median, mode, what is this all about? So you'll be you might have learned this thing in your school days also. Like all these three are different types of averages, what we are going to learn in the mathematical term, and this is very much required when we are going to analyze any of the data. So let's say if you have a sequence of numbers like what is displaying in front of you, so it could be 13 plus 18 plus 13 and so on. If we add all the number and divide it by the total number count, that is going to return us a value, and this is something what we call it mean or average in our programming or in the mathematical term also. So let's say if we have a sequence of number and in that number we are calculating the mean, so this will return one of the value using the R programming which is available in our system. So let's say if we are typing the same code in the R Studio, it is returning us the 15. This is something which is available. Means there is an inbuilt function in R that is going to return you the value using a vector whatever you are supplying the values. This value right now we are using this value as a static value, but very soon we are going to import all these value from the Excel sheet or CSV file, and then we are going to perform our operation or job. So if you are talking about median, that is a middle value. Means let's say if we have a sequence of 9 numbers as it is represented here, in that we will just add 1 to make it a even number and divide it by 2 to find the middle value. So let's say 5 is the middle value. So which one is the fifth number? It is coming as 14. So again in the R programming we have a function called median which is used to calculate the median, and it will automatically calculate the median and which will come in front of you, the output will be there. So this is how we program in R. You can try this example in R Studio and do let me know in comment if you are facing any problem. So our next type of the average is going to be the mode, and that is something that which is talking about is the number that is repeated more than often than any other number. So in this we can visualize that 13 is coming as the most repeated one. So let's say 13, these are the unique values, and 13 is represented 4 times in our series. So 13 is the mode. And same thing, let us say if we are going in our R programming, but unfortunately we do not have any function in R programming that is going to calculate our mode. So in that case we are going to use our own custom defined function which will find a unique number in that vector, and it is going to tabulate, means it is going to count how many occurrences of 13 or 14 or any other number is occurring, and that will be returned by the function. And that is something we can see here, the output is coming as 13. So nothing to worry about the function, how is it functioning and how is it working. We are going to learn all these things in detail in the upcoming lectures. So another thing is the range. Range is another function in our R programming which is talking about it will return a vector that will contain the minimum and maximum of the given arguments. So let us say if we are supplying any argument in the range, so in that case this is going to return us a vector which is a kind of array, and this is going to return you the minimum and maximum value of it. Alright, so again coming back to maximum function, so maximum function is going to return you the maximum in one of the vector. So let's say if we have a sequence of number, so it will automatically calculate the maximum number and it will give us the output. So our output is going to be 21. So this is something what we are going to cover. Another function is the minimum. In the minimum what happens, this is going to calculate the minimum number in one of the vector and it will give us the output. So this is something what we covered in the today's session. In the upcoming session, we are going to learn how can we import the data from the CSV file, and that data we are going to implement in our system, and then we can use minimum, maximum, finding the median and or the mode, and then performing the operation and visualizing the data using the bar plots. So stay tuned. If you like the videos, please subscribe to our